Time, please. Thank you. Good afternoon, Piyui, Picho, and Picheri. I'm Noina, a partner from Starbucks Chiangmai, Nimmanhemin. Today, I'm so excited to share all of you judges the coffee that amazed myself with the fabulous flavors and their story. This coffee is reflects to the word developers and success. Reserve Vietnam Dinh Thanh Ninh. Last month, I had an opportunity to try this coffee at the new Reserve store that just opened near my store. With the bright flavors and fruity taste that I like, this coffee was attract all of my interest and surprised me that this coffee was from a small village in Vietnam. Deep into the highlands in Vietnam, you will find Dinh Thanh Ninh village in Lam Deng province, the regions that grow a high-quality Arabica coffee farms by a small holders that usually will grow on 2 hectares or less. The householder will grow a coffee tree under the shade of the natural tree with fruits such as banana or persimmon. And then they pick up by hand with cares and proceed by the technology that can reduce the water used. First of all, may or you, Piyui, Picho, and Picheri put the plastic bottle upside down into the soil near to the coffee tree, just like this one. Yes, just like that. Thank you. This is the part of the technology that used in Vietnam. And let's find out together what is it and how this is going to work. During that, all of you just can take a look on the coffee profile that will be on the postcard. That will be in front of all of you judges. Today, I will share this unforgettable coffee, Vietnam Dinh Thanh Ninh. Through this pour-over cold brew that I used 30 grams of Vietnam Dinh Thanh Ninh with hot thaw water. With this method, we'll bring out a bright flavors of Vietnam Dinh Thanh Ninh that had a sweet, mellow, and intense taste. Today, I will do the slow pour technique for the coffee to be more sweet like plum. And during our brewing this coffee, let me tell you a little bit of their story coffee. Back to the beginning, it's hard to believe that coffee was almost non-existent in Vietnam. Coffee was brought by French missionary in 1857. Coffee, Arabica coffee was first to plant, but when Robusta coffee came, they chose to drink and plant Robusta coffee instead. Why? Because it's easy to grow and strong for the rusty seeds and the pets. Then there was a Vietnam War that stopped a coffee industry in Vietnam and impacted badly to the economy, and many people lost their job. But fortunately, after Vietnam War, the government changed the policy to the market economy. They do not disturb or interfere to the business, and that can help the coffee industry flow and highly grow 20 to 30% per year, and can help tons of poor people get employed and have a better life. It was a small-scale plantation at first, but Vietnam is now the second of worldwide coffee export. And you can say that coffee is a turning point or a hero of Vietnam economy. And now you might smell a little bit of the coffee. Now, Vietnam Dinh Thanh is ready to be served. Today, I will serve the coffee through the ceramic cup because this ceramic cup will be help you to just feel the aroma of the coffee. And this will help you to stable for the temperatures. Enjoy the coffee. First, may you just smell the coffee. At first, you will smell of the fresh aroma of spice like lemongrass. May you just sip your first sip. At your first sip, you will get a sweetness, acidity like plum. May you just sip your second sip. At the second sip, you will get a sweetness from brown sugar with medium body and finish with flavors of caramel. This is the flavors that I fell in love with. And not just the flavors. This coffee also reminds me of the challenge to success. Starbucks challenged ourselves with the worst drought in Vietnam by expertise the coffee farmers to grow a long-term, high-quality Arabica coffee, along with protecting the underwater source by the technology that I just said before. Well, any tree, any flowers, or any plantations, actually they don't need really much water. With these two, will help you see how much water they already got by checking the plastic bottle that all of you judges just put it into earlier. If you see the water drop inside the bottle, that means they already have enough water. But if you see nothing inside the bottle, that means it's time for you to water your plants. This is work for every plantation, and you can do it easily at home. Sustain water makes sustain quality of coffee. Sustain quality of coffee makes sustain income for our coffee farmers to take care and raise their family. This technology is a support of ACOM, who is a company that wishes to maintain a sustainable coffee and to improve a quality coffee to reach to the foreign coffee market standard. With this technology and our knowledge together, coffee farmers can only use 400 liters of water from usually 700 to 1,000 liters of water and can save 50% water from growing coffee to use in household. This will be sustained for a long time for our next generations by being a knowledge. Starbucks also challenged ourselves by open the store at the country that most of them drink coffee, and more than 90% they choose to drink Robusta. As we only serve 100% Arabica coffee, we find this an opportunity to try new things, to present a new culture to the native, and to develop ourselves and coffee together. And last year, we just celebrate the 100th store in Vietnam. The symbol of our success is to present a high-quality Arabica coffee through this reserved Vietnam Dinh Thanh. And the story of challenge from Starbucks is the reflections I saw in the mirror. I saw myself, that I was just a tiny barista who had an opportunity to challenge myself in these competitions. I saw myself growing and shining. And now, I'm in the progress to develop myself to be a high-quality barista like this reserved Vietnam Dinh Thanh. Thank you. And let's move to the next step, latte art. Today, I will craft latte for two styles. First, I'm gonna start with tulip. Tulip is one of my favorite flowers, and the meaning of it is passions. So this tulip will be the reflections of passion that I have with coffee. In this cup, I will use 2 shot espresso, as usually I drink strong coffee, and for it to contrast with the steamed milk. Here is the passions for you judges. Okay. And for the second style, it roses or gulab vieng ping. Gulab vieng ping is the flowers that grow in Doi Chanon in Chiang Mai. And the image of the roses is endless love, just like the love that I have with coffee. For this cup, I will also use 2 shot espresso. As I said before, I drink strong coffee and for it to contrast with the steamed milk. Here is the endless love gulab vieng ping. And after I present myself through my latte art, next step I will explore myself with my signature drinks. It's creamy coconut, black sesame, ice shaken espresso with bualai. My signature drinks is inspired by the very common food in northern Thailand called khao nuek nga, which is this one. Khao nuek nga is a sticky rice that mixed with black sesame and flavored up with salt or brown sugar. It's a very common food that farmer will usually make and bring it with them to the farm because it's easy to make and delicious. On the top of my drink will be a coconut creamy foam that will have a sweetness of white mocha, the scent of the coconut milk, and importantly, the black sesame that will flavor up for it to feel more like khao nik nga. And then I will shake 2 shot espresso with 3 pumps of brown sugar syrup and pour it into the drinks. Then I will serve it with bua loi, for it will be the sticky textures like sticky rice.
เหลืออีก3 นาทีนะคะ
May you just enjoy my signature drinks. First, all you just have to sip the foam first. At your sip, you will get a soft textures that will have a sweetness from white mocha and sense of the coconut milk and the black sesame that I just said before. Next step, you can use the spoon, stir it together, and make the another sip. Make the another sip. The another sip, you will get a perfectly blend from the coconut creamy foam with the rich espresso shot that had a sweetness from brown sugar syrup. And the next step, you can use the spoon, scoop a couple pieces of bua loi into the drinks and sip it together with the coffee. This bua loi will be replaced to the sticky rice. Together, it will be perfectly blends of the coconut foam, the rich espresso shot, and bua loi. And if you like the sense of black sesame, you can flavor up a little bit of the powder into the drinks. And after, from the start, I present myself by the developing from tiny barista to the high quality barista from Reserve Vietnam Dinh Thanh Ninh, and present myself, my passions and my love through my latte art. Now I explore myself with my signature drinks. All of this is reflects to myself. Noina from Starbucks Chiangmai Nimmanhemin. Thank you. ขอบคุณค่ะ